Long before cities glowed beneath electric skies and before human beings ever learned to measure time, the Cycad had already rooted itself deep within the ancient earth. It stood quietly through ages that no living creature can truly imagine. It watched colossal dinosaurs wander across steaming wetlands beneath crimson sunsets. It endured the slow fracture of continents, the collapse of ancient forests, and the endless turning of oceans into deserts and deserts into forests once more. While countless species rose brilliantly and vanished forever, the Cycad remained. Silent. Patient. Unmoved. Tonight, if the noise of the modern world has left your thoughts restless, let us step away from hurried clocks and glowing screens. Let us walk backward through millions of years into a forgotten forest wrapped in mist and warm rain, where the air smells of damp soil and ancient leaves. There, beneath towering ferns and distant thunder, the Cycad waits calmly in the shadows, carrying within its rough trunk the memory of a world far older than our own. Unlike most plants, the Cycad never rushed toward the sky. It did not compete fiercely for sunlight or spread wildly across the land. Instead, it chose a slower path. Its roots sank carefully into the earth, gripping the soil with quiet determination. Its thick leaves unfurled one by one with measured patience, as if time itself moved differently around it. Every part of the Cycad seemed designed not for speed, but for endurance. That ancient stillness became its greatest strength. When violent storms swept through prehistoric forests, the Cycad bent without breaking. When temperatures shifted and ecosystems collapsed, it did not panic or resist. It simply waited. It conserved its energy. It trusted the rhythm of the earth more than the chaos above it. While faster and more ambitious forms of life burned brightly and disappeared, the Cycad survived through restraint. It understood something the modern world often forgets: not everything powerful needs to move quickly. There were eras when the planet itself seemed determined to erase life completely. Darkness spread across the skies after catastrophic impacts. Forests vanished beneath ash and frost. Entire bloodlines disappeared forever in silence. Even then, the Cycad remained rooted in the ruined ground, holding tightly to life through unimaginably long winters. It grew slowly, conserving every drop of strength within its ancient fibers. In that endless quiet, it became less like a plant and more like a living memory of the earth itself. Perhaps that is why standing beside a Cycad today feels strangely calming. Even in modern gardens or near crowded city streets, it carries an atmosphere untouched by human urgency. Its leaves still resemble those from another age. Its rough bark still holds the dignity of something ancient and patient. It does not demand attention. It simply exists with quiet confidence, as though it has already seen every possible disaster and knows that panic changes nothing. The world around us moves at impossible speed. People rush from one obligation to another, chasing answers, fearing uncertainty, measuring every hour as if falling behind means disappearing forever. Yet the Cycad has survived precisely because it refused to live that way. It teaches a gentler form of endurance. One rooted not in force, but in stillness. Imagine standing beside one tonight beneath a sky filled with distant stars. The air is cool and damp with the scent of rain-soaked earth. Around you, the forest breathes slowly. Somewhere far away, water drips from ancient stone into a silent pool. The Cycad does not speak, yet its presence feels deeply reassuring. It reminds you that not every season of life demands constant movement. Some seasons ask only that you remain grounded and endure. For millions of years, the Cycad has witnessed the rise and fall of worlds without losing its essential nature. It has lived through loneliness beyond comprehension. Entire forests that once surrounded it vanished into extinction, yet it continued quietly growing, leaf by leaf, year after year. There is something profoundly comforting in that kind of resilience. Not dramatic resilience filled with struggle and noise, but a softer resilience built from patience, acceptance, and trust in time itself. As the night deepens, the ancient forest grows quieter. Moonlight filters gently through layers of prehistoric leaves, painting silver patterns across the earth. The Cycad stands motionless in that pale glow, calm as it has always been. It asks nothing from the world. It seeks no praise. Its existence alone is enough. And perhaps tonight, that is enough for you too. You do not need to solve every uncertainty before sleep arrives. You do not need to outrun every fear or control every tomorrow. Like the cycad, you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe slowly. You are allowed to root yourself in the present moment and let the storm pass overhead without carrying you away. So let the noise fade now. Let the weight of the day settle softly into the earth beneath you. Imagine ancient roots spreading quietly through warm soil, holding steady through endless centuries of darkness and light. Feel the calm rhythm of a world that existed long before anxiety, long before clocks, long before human worry. The cycad is still here after millions of years, waiting patiently beneath the stars. And tonight, in this quiet moment between waking and dreams, it will keep watch beside you too.